Welcome, everyone, to listen to the Vibes Daily Devotions, where we take a little bit of time each and every day to help you to get one step closer to that goal of success, whether it be in business or just life in general. Thank you for joining, and here we go. Today, we're going to talk about two little phrases, but they have a lot of power behind them. One is "I'm sorry," and the other is "I forgive you." Now, when you say "I'm sorry," what is your purpose behind it? Are you saying that you're sorry because you got caught? Are you sorry because you just want to de-escalate the situation? Or do you sincerely, deep down inside, really regret your actions? You need to keep that in mind before you even say those words. The purpose and the meaning behind them, they have a big impact on whoever you're saying it to. And if you don't say you're sorry and you don't mean it, the other person's really going to figure that out. Now, another thing is we're talking about "I forgive you." Now, forgiveness, that has really and truly a lot more to do with you than it does with the other person. And why does that sound kind of weird? Well, even though you're you're actually relieving that person of whatever guilt that they might have, you're doing it for yourself because you've got to take power away from other people. And what does that mean? Whenever you hold on to a grudge and you're always mad, you're giving power to that other person to control your emotions. They basically have they're your master at that point when you cannot say, I forgive you of this. They know when you see them and they see that you still have that anger and bitterness in your life, that they've done something. They've actually, they've made your life miserable. Their whole their whole existence is to make you feel bad. But sometimes there's animosity between two people, and they they know they've done something wrong, and they may not come right out and say they're sorry, but at the same time they still have control over you, without directly even meaning to. You see there'll be two people, whether they're family or friends, and they've had some kind of argument or whatever, and maybe the other person is totally wrong. And here's that "I'm sorry." You come out and you say you're sorry, and you really and truly mean it. You have now shifted the power to your side. I hope this makes sense to you, because now you are the one that, the you have lofted that tennis ball over the net, and so that saying of "the ball's in their court." Okay, if they don't forgive you, that's their problem. If they want to hold on to hate and anger, let that eat them up, not you. You have just freed yourself. So you know what? I've taken myself out of the equation, basically. And now you still have power over your own life. Let them be miserable. And, if they hold on to that, I hate that person, I'm mad at that person, you have now taken control over them. They cannot function properly because every time they see you, they're going to act like, I don't know how to describe that other than they just have that anger and that pin up emotion. And so, you can walk away being the better person as well. That's very, very important, that you control your actions all the time. good thoughts. Think good thoughts. I've said that before. I'll say it again. Think good thoughts. Say good words and take good actions. That brings positivity into your life. And once again, I'm going to shove that word positivity right down your throat, because positivity, 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 it's going to attract more positivity. You need this in order to be a success. Be a better person. It's very, very, very important to, if you're going to be a true success. I mean, you could be rich, you could have everything in the world, control a company, but if you're a complete jerk, then it doesn't really have meaning behind it. If you're a good person and you do the right things and nobody can say anything really bad about you, then that is true success. I don't care if you're not the richest person in the world. I don't care if you only have one small business and you're making enough to get by. You have become a success because you are such a great person. I hope this really, really helps you, because 10 minutes out of your day to think of these things, they take you closer to success. And that's been my goal. When you've become a success, I've become a success. I feel like I've accomplished something. I mean, even if I never meet you, I used to be a children's minister, and I would try to come in and preach positivity to these kids and teach them everything that they needed to be good citizens. And the lessons that I would teach, I would hope it would stick in their minds. And eventually I walked away from it. But years later, one of the kids had seen me and came up to me. He's an adult now. Or when I met him, he had become an adult. And he came up to me and he says, when you used to preach to us and you would teach us all those things, it stuck in my head. And I changed my life around. I wanted to run around with the wrong crowd and do wrong things. But when you taught me how to be a better citizen, well, you didn't say those exact words, but paraphrasing, when you taught me to be a better person, it made a big difference. And now I've become something. And he had become a success. He owned his own shop. That was a treasure that I don't think anything else could compare to. Just knowing that I had touched someone else's life to the point where they had become something. And I honestly, after all those years, I didn't think about those things. I never really thought I made a difference. And even if it was just one person, that was a success. You could be a success. Change your life, become your own master, do the right things. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, because it's only through your support that we're able to continue doing the things that we do. And until the next one, have a great day.